Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new Unhinged TikTok fail reaction video. TikTok fails? I guess it's Unhinged TikTok videos reaction video. Hi everyone, what is the tea? What is the Darjeeling, the lapsang souchot, the scalding hot Assam, the Earl Grey? What shall I say is the tea? Hi everyone, and welcome back to the channel. And if you are new, hello, my name is Roly, piercing, tattoo, body modification, Reddit, weirdo here on the internet. Come join the family, subscribe down below. There's also a QR code on the screen here. If you're watching on a TV, subscribe, scan with your phone. Anyway, hi everyone. Today, we're delving back into my new favorite series that you guys are eating up, which I love that you love these ones. And it is a brand new Unhinged TikTok reaction. So if you're new to the channel, this is basically a series where I just watch so much as unhinged TikTok videos, brain rot, bizarre theories, the things that you're too scared to watch, we watch it here together. But thank you so much for joining me today. Of course, thank you for all my lovely supporters and subscribers. Please make sure you do hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the links are down below. And yes, thank you to all my Patreon supporters who support me over on Patreon. Thank you to help me keep my channel afloat. There's a link down below. Get exclusive content, shout outs, fun things. So go check out the Patreon after this video. But anyway, with all that being said, let's not beat around the bush and get on with these unhinged TikTok videos.
Y'all supposed to fried chicken and fish like my
Oh my god.
That is really getting into
a tiny slice. You're using a fork?
Y'all supposed to.
Oh my god. Oh my god. How a red fire. Seymour,
the house is on fire!
First of all, she's frying chicken in like those pans that you use for like, this is what we would use at Christmas time to put like the chicken on. We would cook that because then you put all the trimmings around like the potatoes and the garlic and everything. You would use sort of like metal containers to cook turkeys, I guess, as well. But she's got them on the hob. I don't think you can use them like this either. I don't know all the properties. I'm pretty sure you cannot use these for like boiling in like that. But also like the oil. This is like a fire explosion waiting to happen. It's the fact that she's using a fork, which could quite easily pierce through the bottom, and that oil just suddenly going onto the hob, that is going to explode. Someone says here, cooking with aluminium is linked to Alzheimer's disease. Is that true? Is that true? That is insane. The fact that baby was really close to the oven as well was really upsetting. And that was how she died. The f***ing hell is that? Is that a coffee machine? What? Oh, someone needs a caffeine detox. Clocks? Oh, hoarders. The not... I thought that was like a washing machine sound. It's the clocks ticking. Not a clock fetouage. This is like Captain Hook's nightmare. What is... Why'd you say... What? Oh, Keith, I think it's time to move on. That would... Oh, God. Just hear them church bells ringing in. Ding, 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 and die.
Time to die.
In middle of the night. Hello, yes, it's 1 a.m. 10 minutes in that place, and I already want to unalive myself. That is utterly... Oh, Einstein, lovely, yes. E equals MC... Merry Christmas! Yeah, and the dead baby. Do you know that took a turn? I thought we were looking at the coffee machine. There's loads of coffee machines. And I was like, oh, this person loves caffeine, clearly. Maybe they would, their intestines are always being flushed out. Then it turned into clock heaven. The basement is calling. That would drive me absolutely insane. How does that not drive you insane?
You are not
What's
in
this?
control of when you die.
What?
If you left the car on and we died, it would not be Jesus' fault. It would be your fault.
It would be God's will, honey.
No, it would be.
All this because I told my mum to turn the car off while pumping gas. I mean, doesn't it literally say in like petrol stations that you should turn your car off?
Yes. Be Donna's will.
It would be God's will. We are
That's
not
like jumping out of a plane without a parachute.
We are
being
not-
like, but it was God's will.
No, it is. You guys, you know these things. God chose the day that we were going to die, the day that we're born. He knows every single number of hair on your head.
God, I am sorry.
You went to Christian school. You've learned this in your home. You can't choose the day you die.
If you
Then
left
why
the car
didn't you-
on and it blows up because we're getting gas and I die,
It's because God chose today.
No, this is why I think religions really can be toxic. Like, to some people, they don't, like, I know, like, I mean, I've got like trauma from religion from growing up. Like, I have a lot of trauma just been like horrifically, we don't even need to go there. So I have quite an averse reaction to religion anyway. And also, ever since being on the internet, I get told get to unalive myself every day from people saying that God, you know, you're sin. Like, religion itself is just questionable in my mind anyway. This idea of like, if I do something that kills you, that's God's will. That's borderline psychopathic, where people will be like, I'm killing in the aid of my religion. This whole idea of being like, oh no, if you die, it's God's will. Like, if you do something neglectful, or do something bad, or do something knowing that that could end someone's life, and that happens, and your response is, well, that was just God's will. I wouldn't want to be near you.
Crazy bitch!
How do I know one day you might not go crazy and stab me and go, oh, well, it's just God's will?
If you left the car on and we died, it would not be Jesus's fault. It would be your fault.
It would be God's will.
No, sorry. I look. If you want to be religious, you want to believe what you want to believe, wonderful. But when you start thinking or saying things like this, you've gone too far. You're cooked. Like, you're cooked. Sorry. You're cooked. If I do something that ends someone else's life, that's not God's will, that's me. That's the whole point. Like, it's free will. The God created free, doesn't he say that he created free will? That's the whole point. So it's free will sometimes, but it's God wills. Like, what? Like, no, that's still my free will. I could jump out that window and unalive myself. That's not God's will. That's because I've decided to do it.
Go on, man!
This level of religion, I just find so scary. Like, that is scary. Like, that is scary. Your daughters are literally in the back seat being like, can you not let us die, please? And she seems so like, well, if you die, you die. It's God's will. Like, Trump burger, MAGA. And they say it's not a cult. Why does Donald Trump have a Trump burger, MAGA restaurant? Imagine, even in the UK, the far right are insane. I have never in my life gone, oh, look, the Tommy Robinson courgette. Like, what? He shut up his asshole in prison. I bet he was passed around. Puff.
Donald Trump's a convicted felon. Donald Trump's a convicted felon. Ooh.
It's all made in China.
Trump's a convicted felon.
Trump, that burger, I bet would taste disgusting.
Donald Trump's a convicted
What?
felon.
This place had one of the worst burgers I've ever tasted. Overcooked, cold cheese. It was truly a disgrace. I would never return to this awful restaurant.
I almost swallowed some of the juice.
I mean, what can I say? You just, what?
Valid.
What? And people say it's not a cult. I just don't understand.
You are completely insane.
The thing is, this would only happen in America or North Korea. I'm just a bit speechless. I don't really know what I'm supposed to say. Like, I'm just gonna drink my water and go to the basement.
Give your life to Jesus and stop dreaming about penis. You got to pray the gay way.
I want to dream about penis.
Give your life to Jesus and stop dreaming about penis.
Penis!
Pray the gay way. Pray the gay way.
The caller's coming from inside the house.
And shaved his head so that our only daughter could wear
What?
his hair for one of the most important days of her life.
What?
My husband shaved his head so that our only daughter could wear his My husband shaved his head so that our only daughter could wear his hair for one of My husband shaved his head so that our My husband shaved his head so I could My husband shaved his head My husband shaved
What is this AI slop?
My husband shaved his head so that our only daughter could wear his hair for one of the most important days of her life.
Truly,
This is what
let me just mute the sound. The internet dead theory, I'm sorry, it's just not a theory. It's just reality. If you don't know what the internet dead theory is, it's basically saying that like the majority of the content now on the internet is just AI, auto-generated, whether that's comments, because even now we've got to a stage where like AI is like replying to their own comments in like videos on Facebook, on YouTube, in loads of places you see like AI comments and like bots are now replying to bots. There's like a never-ending stream of replying to each other because that's just how massive it's become. The whole theory is that like the majority of content now created on the internet is not human. It's not a theory. Like, what is this? This whole account constantly, this weird story of my husband shaved his head so my daughter can wear his hair for her graduation, her wedding, with different like AI people saying it with different voices. Oh, someone's commented, dead internet theory, final boss. Like, things like this also give me like a slight fear of dread because AI is getting so real that like, I don't think like my job or like what I do is a very easy thing to like replicate with AI. I think it's very difficult to replicate what I do. We've seen like lifestyle vlog AI now, and it's starting to look so real. RIP to any people on Facebook look at this. All the boomers on Facebook who believe like shit AI. Now the AI is getting really real. They are all of these people are gonna think like aliens have invaded at some point, or they're gonna think there's like a meteorite coming around and it'll all be, you know, AI generated. They'll see a meteor or something hit the Eiffel Tower and all think it's real. I don't know why platforms are so happy to have all of their servers just completely flooded with fake content. Your company is going to die. Your company is going to, because advertisers are not going to advertise if all of your platform is just filled with AI slot. I don't know why these companies are so happy to like invest in AI. You're destroying your own platform.
You stupid son of a bitch.
What's happening? What? Jesus Christ! What? That truly actually shook me to death then. So I was like, what? It's just like a fake pregnancy test and the baby comes out of her poussoir. Do you know what? I don't normally jump at these things that much, but that truly actually gagged me. That actually gagged me. You got me, girl. You gagged me, girl. So there is some kind of Christmas event happening. Oh, God. What? Also, wait, but what a horrible sound. What? And this started her innate fear for the rest of her life about Santa Clauses. Trauma as a child can stick with as adults. Now she's terrified of going to Santa's grotto. Also, what is this horrible sound? This is dubbed over, right? Surely. This is dubbed. I'm pretty sure it's just dubbed over with a different sound. Surely that stupid Santa doesn't sound so awful. What? No one toddlers eating chocolate buttons. Did we need a demonstration? Like, did we need that demonstration? What the f is that? Oh, this is like awful. No.
It's a monster! Kill it!
What do people even like? The thing is, I don't know what, I have absolutely no idea what program people are using to make this kind of stuff. What are you typing in to get this kind of result? Woman with strangely humanoid dog eats it, grows beard, eats hair. No, turn off, you. AI is truly the curse of all curse. The true, wait. So this is the true size of Stevenson's 218, the largest known star compared to Earth. No, I hate these videos. Before we play this, I don't know if anyone else feels like this. I actually really love space. I think it's such a fascinating topic, but if I think about space too much and the vastness, I suddenly get this overwhelming sense of dread and anxiety. It really fucks with my head. This is probably gonna give me like an anxiety attack, but we'll see. The largest known star compared to Earth. Oh, God. Oh, not the music. I like how the sun is like prickly. Oh, isn't it terrifying? Oh no, stop it. Oh my God. Oh, it just keeps going. Oh, this is terrifying. Someone's commented, so why do we have taxes? That is absolutely terrifying. Things being... the human brain, though, we as humans cannot comprehend such sizes of things. Like the vast... We cannot comprehend the size. No, stop it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Now I'm scared to go to sleep.
That shit makes me feel so, like, spooked out. Oh my God. Space is terrifying. And the fact that, like, it's, like, expanding and it keeps, like, oh God. When you, yeah, no. We humans just can't comprehend sizes and scales like that. Like, it's impossible for us to really comprehend it. Our brains just can't process it. That is terrifying. So why do we have taxes? Which is why it's so funny when people say things like, oh, God said this, or God said, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, literally, look at the size of the universe. That star, what was that, like 1 billion times bigger than the planet, and you're worried about people wanking or like sucking? Like, can we stop dreaming about penis?
Daddy likes hot cock.
It's videos like this that make me regret wanting to do this series.
We've got hold of this phone that was smuggled out of North Korea last.
Oh, okay.
And it shows some of the surprising lengths the regime is now going to censor information. North Korea blocks information from outside the country, and these phones don't have access to the internet.
Oh,
but
God.
South Korean TV shows are being smuggled over the border to try to show North Koreans how rich South Korea is and how much freedom people have here, to try to undermine the regime.
I'm not sure showing people in North Korea Squid Game is going to come and watch people get murdered. I don't know if that's probably the most appropriate show to show them.
Blocking people from using popular South Korean words.
Why is she whispering?
Look what happens when I type in the word oppa. This word literally means older brother in Korean.
Older
but people
brother.
here in South Korea now use it as slang to refer to their boyfriends as well.
Okay.
When I enter it, it automatically changes to the word comrade. And I get this warning.
Oh,
it
it is
says,
scary
this
when you
word
read
can
anything about
only
North
be
Korea. It is
used to
scary.
describe your siblings. Now look what happens if
Your
I
phone
type
even
in the word
warns
for
you about
South
not using that
Korea,
word.
which is Namhan. It automatically changes it to puppet state, which is what the North calls the South. In this folder, we can see that the phone is taking a screenshot every 5 minutes or so. But the user can't open these files. Only the authorities can.
That's
so they can
That's
see
what
when
Trump wants
people
for
are looking
America.
at or sharing things that they're not supposed to.
That is terrifying. It's times like this, it makes you really evaluate what's going on in your place. You know, your country, you go sort of go, do you know what? Maybe it's not so bad. Well, that was quite disturbing, but it got worse when it said that the phone is always taking a screenshot every 5 minutes to show to the government to make sure you're not doing anything like against the regime. That's terrifying. I do wonder what the future of North Korea is going to be and like how long this can go on for. I assumed Kim Jong-un was old, but he's actually not that old. It's not like he's gonna like die of old age anytime soon. I mean, someone else probably take his place, but like when we think about things like Trump and stuff, he's almost 78, isn't he? Like, time's on our side with him.
You don't have much time left.
Kim Jong-un, it's like, oh, he's actually not that old. I think he's like 50. Like, I do wonder what the future of North Korea is. Like, is there ever going to be a time where like they're free outside of this complete control? Oh, it's terrifying. Terrifying. I will never understand why tourists want to go to North Korea. I understand the sort of slight morbid curiosity about it, but like the fear enough to be like captured. Just that guy that took a poster down off the hotel wall at one point and was suddenly like disappeared. I think he's like unalive now. I think he's gone. I think they unalived him.
Gonna go to the place that's the best.
What's happening?
When they lay me down to die, going up to the spirit in the sky.
I mean,
Going up to the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die.
I'm going to have to be very careful with what I put here now because, of course, it's got a song on. So they're in like an old person's home, right? By the way, the video itself and what this guy's doing is fine. Like, they've just got a cabaret singer to go and sing to the old people in the old people's homes. That's great. That's lovely. The reason this is bizarre is he's singing about death.
You can never win against death.
So there's a famous song, I don't know where it's from, but Gareth Gates sang it, bloody Popeye or whatever it was. They're talking about going up to the spirit in the sky. That's when I go, when I die, when they lay me down to rest, I'm going to the place that's the best. I mean, you could have picked I don't know. To sing that in an old person's home just feels inappropriate.
Oh, set me up with the spirit in the sky. That's where I'm gonna go when I die.
To go to an old person's home and sing Spirit in the Sky, I just think it's an interesting choice. Maybe some people find that a bit comforting. Can you sing something that's not as like, you're going to die soon, death, 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 death. I know I talk about death a lot, but I would never go to like an old person's home and talk about death all the time. I don't know. What's this? What? What is happening? Oh, illness. What is happening? No, sorry, I hate it. This again. Why is she having a convulsion? What is happening? Caesurier. No, I can't even watch that. I can't even watch that again. That level of just like down the pipeline of religion again. It's just I didn't mean this whole video wasn't meant to be like so anti-religion. I've got quite a few things in this one. What are these people doing? I'm sorry. That's just next level of like insanity. I'm sorry. You're not suddenly having convulsions on the floor like that because someone's blown on you, going and like no. Sorry, it's just ludicrous. It's just that's scary. Sorry. Nah. Sorry.
Angela Carter here, live
what's
from
happening?
the Cedar Grove flood disaster. Just kidding, I'm not real.
What did I say earlier on about?
This is Dana Brooks reporting live from Ocean View Beach. Oh! Just kidding, I'm not real. This is Charlotte Reed reporting live from
What did I just say
Beach,
earlier on about like people on Facebook? Like I didn't realize it was
Just
AI
kidding,
to begin
I'm
with.
not real.
That first clip,
Angela Carter here, live from the Cedar Grove flood disaster. Just kidding, I'm not real.
I didn't realize that was AI to begin with. Me and my peers are good at telling AI. Think about any other people like these Facebook people on Facebook who just believe anything. This shit is going to cause a war. It's going to cause some kind of rioting. Do you remember years ago when I can't remember what it was called now, when the radio company played that War of the Worlds broadcast over the radio and everyone believed it was true in the town. Yes, in October, so it's a Halloween thing. In October 30th of 1938, they broadcast the War of the Worlds on like a radio show and they like told the story, whatever. People who were listening to it back then thought it was real and they rioted, they went crazy, and it was in this like town that I can't remember if it was a town or city or whatever, but wherever it happened, everyone thought it was real. Everyone thought this like alien abduction was actually happening, and we are going to see soon stuff like that happening again because of videos like that. I don't know why we need this. I think having automation helping us with certain things is good. I don't think it's all like innately bad. AI in some way has always been certain things, like it has been around for a long time where it comes to video games or like even the cleanup tool like in Photoshop. There's a level of AI in that. Like I don't think AI is innately awful. This side of AI with these generated videos, this is gonna start shit in the world. We do not need this. We don't need it.
And I'm gonna talk in tongues anywhere I want to.
What?
If men can put on pantyhose and a dress and put on some eyeliner.
What?
And walk around and make me uncomfortable, then I'm a I'm taking back some territory.
These people are just, oh yeah, colonization.
In Jesus' name.
How did you going, I need to be able to talk in tongues, get equated to, well, if men can wear eyeliner? In what part of society has anyone ever said that you, I mean, like if you want to, like, again, this religious stuff, I don't understand any of it, but like talk in tongues, sure, go crazy. At what point has anywhere gone, are you're not allowed to talk in tongues, but this man over here can wear eyeliner? Like, like what? It's like saying, hello, I've got an apple. How dare you got an apple? The other day, I wasn't allowed to buy a games console from the game because they ran out of Switch 2s. If you can get an apple, I should be able to get a games console. Like, they're so wildly different. I don't understand what? She said that it makes her uncomfortable. Like, just because you're a bigot and a man wears eyeliner and you want it, it makes you uncomfortable. That's your problem, not the society.
Your face under a microscope
looks
like this.
Oh, disgusting.
These are hairs.
Oh no,
but what are
bugs
these?
on the face.
They're coming out of the base of every hair follicle.
Oh, not bugs on the face.
These are tails from this animal. A face mite.
The idea that we've got bugs living on our face.
Face mites live their lives face down inside your hair
face down,
follicles,
ass up. That's the way I eat your hair.
The greasy oil that your skin secretes. You likely have thousands of these mites burrowing into your face right now.
Out of my face! Out of my face!
No, stop it. The idea that we, like, I know this isn't a new thing. I've known this for a long time, that we have face mites. And again, these bugs on our face are so tiny that we could never ever see them without a microscope, so you don't even know they're there. But the idea that we will have like bugs is like burrowing into our face and eating the oils. I mean, sure, suck the oil up, girl. I don't want it. But like, what I get confused about is like, when you wash your face, how do they not like get washed off? Like, do they get washed off? How do they stay in? And like, are they that deep inside the roots that they kind of don't get washed off with face when you wash your face. The idea of having bugs all over your face. Do you want bugs all over your face?
No, thank you.
So what's this? Oh, Clementine, this is not very good for your hair. Do you know, like, I think about Miss Hardbroom from The Worst Witch. She would scrape her hair back like this. I always think about that. So, like, I've seen so many videos of, like, people that have had, it's like girls sometimes will have, like, their hair receded here so much because they've, like, pulled their hair back so tight. I don't know if that's a full thing, but I remember watching it. It was, like, a TV show ages ago, and they were talking about how pulling all your hair back was, like, causing some girls to have their, like, hairlines receding here because they put it so tight. And this girl is like, hello, yeah, I am Belle on the bus. Yeah. Hello, my name's Belle. Belle Bus, taking up the disabled area for your lovely dangling moment. I don't know how that's not really painful. How is it not painful? Salem, what's happening? It's like listening to my music.
I change my bedding every single day. Some of you guys don't believe it, but believe it or not, it only takes me 38 minutes. First thing first, we have to open all the windows and doors, of course. Grab yourself a Red Bull and absolutely get your favorite cleaning product. You know,
wait, this person said they changed their bed every day. I mean, I change my sheets once a week. Every day? That must be a huge laundry bill.
I used to get so many questions on why do you change your bedding every single day? And most recently, I'm getting so many people saying, I've started doing this and I'm obsessed. Truth be told, who doesn't love fresh bedding? Like, honestly, who doesn't? See, even the days I work 17-hour shifts, I will always make time to change my bedding. Yes, that does include moving my mattress, of course. I've had so many people ask me recently how to maintain a clean home. What I'm going to do for you guys is do a video on how to maintain each bedroom in your home. 3 things you have to do on a daily to keep that home clean. One thing I absolutely love to do on a daily basis is my cloth lines, but most recently I've been thinking about getting a new bed frame, but I don't know how you guys would feel about this. I want a new bed frame because I got my mum one recently. It looks so nice. The thing with me is I know if I get a new bed frame, I'm going to want to change absolutely everything in this bedroom. If you guys have an M&S local, you need to get this clothing mist. Honestly, it smells insane. Another thing I've also been raving about recently is the Flash Speed Mop. I don't know what I was doing before, but if you have a local supermarket or B&M or Home Bargains, go ahead and get the Flash Speed Mop. Believe it or not, this clean only took me 38 minutes, and yes, I'll be waking up tomorrow.
That's not just changing your bed though, you've changed the entire room.
I change my bed in every single.
There are 2 things I want to say about this. Now, there is that level of cleaning products is insane, and it's in their bedroom. Right. There are 2 things I want to say here. Now, there is an online niche of this type of content. You know, there's that girl who went really viral recently for like cleaning that gravestone or something. And people make this content as like, some people really love watching cleaning stuff. I get it. Like, it's fine. You know, as long as you're doing things like rightly, and you know, the grave thing to me is a bit weird. I'm like, is that correct? The cleaning kind of channels, it's not for me. It's not really anything that I find interesting, but like, sure. Of course, there's also another side of this. Whereas if this is, because she said even when she's working 17-hour shifts or jobs, which makes you feel like this isn't a job that she's doing. If this is something like OCD, obviously I'm not really qualified to make any judgment to talk about it. Say this is someone who's got OCD. This is why I find it really annoying when people say they'll organize a shelf in their bedroom, or they'll organize some shelf like with food and be like, I'm just my OCD.
What if I told you shut up?
People love to pretend they've got disorders, right? But one of the main things I always hear, probably the most out of all of it, is I've got OCD. I clean something a certain way, or something I've got OCD. Having actual OCD is like a really like debilitating disorder to have. Like, this level of cleaning every day is, I personally don't think it's that healthy for you. Like, and I've seen people with OCD like how it's like they won't leave the room until they touch something like 10 times, or they have to clean everything. They have to, even when they're eating food. So like having OCD is quite a difficult thing. So like, obviously therapy and all that stuff is needed, and you know, evaluations, everything. I don't want to say the wrong things. I don't know all the kind of stuff with mental health, all the kind of stuff with this, but I'm hoping this is just because this is her content and this is the kind of stuff that she gets views on. Sure, fine, whatever. If this is actually your life, it could be quite crippling. And yeah, girl of, here we go again. What's going to happen? Is the whole world going to catch on fire? This is perfect example. I can already tell before I even see it. Like, this is going to be insane. This is a perfect example of too much money. Girl or boy. This is, what is happening? Halo from Beyonce's playing. I'm like, burn a hole in the ozone layer, why not? Imagine. Halo, I can see your goiter. Goiter. I will just never understand this obsession with like, oh, you know, the baby's sex. The thing is, obviously, having children is like, to most people, like the idea of having a child makes me want to kill myself. But like, having children is like seen as like, you know, the most wonderful thing any human can experience. sure, live your laugh, girl.
I'd rather die.
Well, to go to that level for a gender reveal party, I will never be able to understand that level of why? You just burnt a hole in the ozone layer. Again, it's one of these things. It's just too much money. You've obviously got too much money. You're like, you know what? We're just going to explode the whole world. I do never understand it. I think it's, I do cringe at it when I hear gender reveal parties. It's not a huge thing here in the UK. Like, some people do it. We never get anything like this, but it's definitely catching on a little bit more. If anyone said to me, can you come to my gender reveal party? I will come, but I will eye roll a bit. I'm sorry, Susan. This level of gender reveal, I just find it a bit, I don't know, it's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. So what's this? What's happening?
30 seconds.
What's happening? They got skipping ropes. Why are they sitting down?
Athletes.
Why are you sitting down?
Set.
People are worried about trans people in sports, yet they've made a sport that's literally like, I'm just gonna bounce on my bum with a skipping rope. Bang, 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 girls.
Bum boys.
20.
I mean, I don't know what is this? What is this? It's like that competition now people have of slapping each other around the face. Like, what is that? Like, what is supposed to... They're just making sports out of anything now. Like, what was that? Oh, bum, 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 girls. What? Egyptian? Living his sissy fantasy. Good for you, Keith.
Let me help you.
I'm called Shrinking Violet. Oh, I think she can smell burnt toast. That's terrifying.
That doll is evil, I tells ya.
Oh, I'm not brave, sis. Looking at you, I'm not brave. The thing is, I'm sure when it was first made, it was actually probably quite cute, but obviously being old and like, I don't know, 1963 this was from. God. I'm surprised the voice box sound thing still works after this long. That is terrifying. That's so... The thing is, I've just watched too many horror films now. Whenever I see anything like this, I'm like, oh, the doll's possessed. Oh, Annabelle's here. Annabelle's quaking her knickers. I don't, oh God, no. This is Annabelle 3. Shrinking Violet strikes back. I don't know. Jesus Christ. Will you help me talk to people? You're possessed. You've got a dead child's soul in you.
Evil!
What's happening? Oh my God, there's so many people. What is happening? Okay. Art is subjective. You know, you do you, you live your life, girl. This side of the art community that I just don't understand. I feel like chicken tonight, like chicken. I feel like sometimes, think about like a cult. Someone has an idea, has a feeling, has something, and they manage to convince people around them that what they're saying is true. And suddenly these people then get more people, and it starts to get to a thing where, like, I feel like even some people know that it's shit, but they want to be part of the group. So they start to pretend to believe things, or like they will, you know, say the sayings are true, even though it's complete brainwashing, or they will, you know, they're like, well, you're not cool enough to understand the truth of blah, because you just don't understand their words. And it starts to get almost like elitist. This is almost like that. One person will say, I made this artwork, and they just sort of splash their hands over a thing, and it looks something like this, where it's just, objectively, it's just chaotic mess. There's no structure to anything, it's just mess. They've convinced someone to go, oh yeah, this is actually really good, and then they've convinced other people, and it's spread, and now suddenly this sort of like outsider art movement where people are getting microphones and bashing against butter. People then go, you just don't understand the level that I do. This is just absolutely incredible. The way the microphone bashes against the butter really reflects life.
Oh, shut up!
I feel like it becomes almost a cult where they've deluded themselves. Like that, I know I'm going really far into this, but when I see this is all I think of. I just think these people... Same with the tattoos, when these people do like outside art tattoos when they're just getting the needle and just scraping it over the body like this. I just feel like it's almost like people have convinced themselves to be part of the group that it's like, I don't know. I don't want to ick your yum. Like if this is something that you want to do and you want to be like, yeah, jack off over it, it's amazing, £1 million. I just think it looks like I don't get it. What? This is like brain rot. I mean, this is just brain. Like this is just the epitome of brain rot content. What is this? The cat train. My neighbor Totoro. The cat bus is here, girls, taking you to the underlife underworld. So what on earth is that? What? No, AI, stop. This, I can't deal with this AI anymore. I can't deal with it. What is, I got this AI, no, stop.
Police are hunting a man who allegedly pleased himself over some avocados in Waitrose. Shop staff were reportedly forced to throw away trays of the fruit following the disturbing incident.
This is what happens when people start putting fetouage content on Instagram. It just becomes so normalized to do this kind of stuff in public. This man's over some avocados. That's a very expensive.
And now
Wait, when your dinner is hijacked by a neighbor's laugh and your wife's face has no chill.
Want to sit back and relax and enjoy my evening, when all of a sudden I hear this agitating, grating voice.
Just stone cold heartbroken.
Oh God. Spongebob has entered the building, girls. The thing is, as someone with an annoying laugh, I sympathize for the woman. Because like, when it's weird how like your laugh is your laugh. It's one of those things you don't really choose how you laugh. Some like I'm a kind of person when I laugh a lot, and it sounds like I'm hyperventilating, like, or I have that sort of like really raspy like sound when I laugh because it comes out so fast. I have like one of those weird laughs. People always think I'm dying. I'm like, no, it's just how my body laughs. I'm absolutely healthy, it's fine. So as someone with an annoying laugh, I sympathize with this woman, but I also go, I totally understand why it can be annoying or what? She was laughing like SpongeBob. She literally was laughing like SpongeBob. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? This woman, apparently. Boot? This boot is nasty. What?
Tell them clear the room.
Jesus!
Clear them up.
What? Neon? I mean, first of all, the neon green. I'm so confused. Clown shoes? What is that for? What? This has to be for some sort of like festival or something. I feel like... Wow, look at that. I feel like that's been made for like a festival or some kind of event. I feel like when you see things like this, I don't feel like it's been made to be like, oh, we're just quirky. Look at this like crazy outfit. Is it Sideshow Bob's feet? No, I feel like this has been made for something. Someone's got one long big toe. Yeah, oh. It's for people who don't cut their toenails. Why did I only find this out at this at 30? So they've got some like hand soap? Why did I only find out at 30 that you can waste hand soap? Okay, so this is gonna be some stupid hack that's completely pointless, isn't it? So they've got water. They're gonna use a hand soap dispenser to dispense toothpaste instead of just squeezing it out of the tube. Wait, what? Mouthwash. They're gonna... what? Toothpaste and mouthwash are meant to be used separately. You're not supposed to use them. Like, the whole point of... If that was the case, they wouldn't be separate products, would they, you stupid cow? Again, it's one of those ridiculous, like, rage bait fate. I mean, it's only got 76 likes, so maybe... I guess it didn't work. Maybe this is a repost from someone else. Like, what? You're supposed to use mouthwash separate to toothpaste. That is the whole point of it.
Swat.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
I think
what?
I mentioned this before, but
Wait, hang on. So did you get plastic surgery? I look like him. I'm genuinely curious because you look so much alike.
I did my nose, okay, not to look closer to Michael, but because I liked the style, okay, the nose style. It was already close to what I had, you know, my nose, naturally. There wasn't much I had to do, you know, I just like put these down a little. I didn't like the way it was looking as I was growing up. It was just getting bigger, you know, wider and things, and I didn't like it.
First of all, I don't have anything against this person, by the way. I want to make that very clear before I begin. I've seen this person a few times, and they're like a performer. They do things to look like, you know, they're like a Michael Jackson tribute performer person, whatever, sure. When you look at them compared to Michael Jackson, it is impressive the level that they've gone to look like him. I think it's very impressive, but I also think it's very weird. I don't think celebrity impersonation is bad. I don't think that's bad in any way, shape, or form. This person has got surgery to look like Michael Jackson. This person bases their whole life on Michael Jackson. Their career and their job is to essentially be the closest resemblance to Michael Jackson ever. I will never understand this level of celebrity obsession. Again, I don't think it's bad to do tribute acts or be like an impersonator. Also, I don't think that's necessarily innately bad, but I think this whole thing about like, I didn't get a nose job to look like Michael Jackson. I just don't believe you. I'm sorry, I just don't believe you.
Because it's ridiculous.
I've seen him do things about like walking down like Hollywood Boulevard and all those things with the Walk of Fame, everything, and doing all stuff with it, and like charging for photos, like all these kind of things. I just think there's a little part of me that gets a bit sad because I think, who are you?
Who is she?
Like, who are you? I think it's okay to, again, to impersonate someone with makeup or to do things, but to actively modify yourself to look like another human being who was one of the most famous people in the world, it just makes me a bit sad because I'm like, who are you? Where are you in all of this? Who are you as a person? Do you know your own identity? I don't know, something about it just makes me a bit sad. It's like this level of celebrity obsession to the stage where you're getting like surgeries and things, and your whole life and your whole existence is to be like Michael Jackson. I just find it a bit sad. There's something about that just feels a bit sad. Because I say the same thing about people who get like celebrities tattooed all over them. Like if like that person who keeps getting the Billie Eilish tattoos, it feels a bit strange. Like, is there a part, like if Michael Jackson was still alive, are you obsessed with him enough that you might go to like try to find him all the time? I mean, I don't know how old he is and how old this person is. It's hard to tell, people with lots of surgery, but like would you stalk Michael Jackson? Like, there's when you get to this obsession as well, like, is it unhealthy to the stage where like if he was alive now, would you be like stalking him? I don't know. We're going to a whole different rabbit hole now. Live a laugh, girl. I wish you nothing but happiness, but this type of impersonation to the stage where getting surgeries to look like someone, even though he says he wasn't, I just don't believe. It's so funny that the surgery you wanted just happened to be the person that you live your life impersonating. Like the chance of that happening and being like just a coincidence. I'm sorry, I just don't believe you. And also, like, if Michael Jackson was alive now, I don't think would he like that? Like if and I obviously I'm nowhere near famous enough to anyone to want to do things like that about me, but like if someone came up to me and said, I want to make myself look like you, that would weird me out. Like it would freak me out. Why does my elevator door sound like a horror movie scene? Oh Jesus, come on then. No, you've put that on top of it. Is that real? Is that real? That is so close to the Psycho sound. Time to move out. No, sorry, time to move out. And she was never seen again. Older local man was seen defending Bibios at the plaza from his balcony from Manchester United fan. Is a sound. Get the hell off of it. Like, I don't know what it is about British culture. I like living here. I like being in the UK. I like, British things. But one thing that I find very off-putting and incredibly cringe and just like really upsetting when I see things like this, British football fans are something else. The whole time I was in London for the 9 years, I lived next to stadiums. I didn't plan for that to happen. It just happened. But like these football people, Manchester United fans, have climbed up the scaffolding and like what? I just don't understand it. I just don't, like, I'm fully with this man. People might think he's overreacting, they're not doing anything, but I'm fully with this man. I don't care, I'm fully with this man. Like, get off the scaffolding. Like, and also, regardless of when you're clearly obviously not supposed to be climbing on work scaffolding. Like, I feel like I remember there were PSAs when we were younger. There was this man, I'm gonna take the sound off, all the football chanting. When we were younger, there was this advert of this guy who was like, it was like you're always Superman when you drink alcohol. And it was this man who had saw a girl lose like a helium balloon and it flew up a scaffolding and like got caught in scaffolding and he went to climb up it and he fell off and died. And it was like, you're always Superman when you drink. This kind of thing. Obviously, you're not supposed to be climbing up this scaffolding onto this building. Like, clearly that's not what you're supposed to be doing. I hate football fans. Well, British football fans, I should, specify. It's the aggression as well. Because I lived Wembley Park for most of the time I was in London, and we were like basically next door to the stadium. You could see the archway of the stadium like massive outside my window. We were literally that close. The amount of fights and just like aggression and screaming that we would see purely because someone in a different like opposing team's t-shirt would just like walk past and it would just be like a brawl. I don't know what it is about football fans in the UK. People just go rabid. Okay, so wait, oh God, what's happening? Is she being crushed? She's been crushed. What? Oh my God, sirens? What? Was that her screaming? What was it? What on earth is happening? Suction girls? Oh, no, I can't say that. Jesus Christ, it would make a very rude joke. Oh. What is this to do? What? What is that like flare sound? Whee! I'm gonna turn this on. What is going on? It's like a little kettle. What does this do? What's this supposed to do? What's this like? I mean, I've seen people use this sort of like suction cups on their back before, and then big little circles. I mean, they end up like bruising their back. I would never want to do that because I've got tattoos. I'm scared I'll like damage my tattoo or something. But like, proof of God's existence with an orange. What?
You see the inside of this orange? It's pre-sliced. Individual slices.
Pre-sliced. Pre-sliced.
Like, how does fruit just do that on its own? It is pre-sliced. God literally designed this. It's so easy to eat.
Isn't that a satsuma, not even an orange? Checkmate, I guess. The God exists because of this orange. Pre-sliced. Sliced. The thing is, I don't even know what to say. Like, what do you even say to that? What do you even say? What do you even say?
Die.
Well, guys, we are well and truly aboard that trigger train today. Choo-choo, speeding down the railway, had to cross over cliff and plunge to our deaths. Bye. Oh, and my back's like, Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus did like to imitate Michael Jackson. Oh, Jesus was an outsider artist hater. Oh, Jesus was AI. Oh, imagine if it was old technology. Jesus, the whole thing was just AI and holograms. Oh my God, imagine that. You'll have to see it. As always, when I do this series, right, I think this is number 7. I never really know what to say. It always leaves me very numb, and what? What are you supposed to say to this? I don't understand. What am I supposed to say to this? This AI is going too far. This AI is actually becoming quite scary. That horrible video about the sun, the big sun, the North Korea thing is absolutely terrifying. I'll never get over this MAGA cult of the Trump burgers. As always, this has been an experience. We've experienced it together, and now you don't need to feel so bad at watching Bray Rock content because we watched it together, and then it only gets 1 view instead of thousands. Oh God, this AI slop is so awful. And it's just like, the unfortunate thing is now is that we've really tried to avoid it, but it's just becoming so integrated into life that I just don't really know what the future is with this. It's now just completely impossible to avoid, which is really sad because it's getting so real. Thank you for watching today's video. Please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that are coming up. And of course, make sure you do check out the Patreon if you'd like to get some extra fun rewards, some exclusive videos. And yeah, this has been something. Thank you for joining me today. Lots of love. A massive shout out to my lovely Patreons whose names you can see on the side of the screen here, and an extra special shout out to my top tier Patreons: Lonely Assassin 96, AJ Padilla, Shadow, Radhika Madala, H Stab Ghost, Sammy Schletic, Andrew Alexa, Zoe Brost, Samuel, Tadeo Anaya, Leon P, Adam Flelminster, Keen Jellybean, Purple Eyed Fox, Kaz, Eva Netniage, Join the Navy, Demon Bunny, Kimmy H, Blue Gem, TNS Mum, Adam Brett Batch, Rishi, They Call Me Doc, Athena Falling Angel Barrington, Erin Grace, Benjamin Baker, Robin Scott Palmer, Steffi Tech, Chloe Louise, Alicia Marie, Cassie H, And Shell Herman, thank you for being a top tier Patreon. You guys are mwah, delicious wishy. Anyway, be fabulous, be amazing, be gay, be everything you want to be. And don't let any bitch others do. Can't be you. Why is that? Because you are flawless, girl.